Today we are having some iced cocoa matcha. Mmm, it's so good. So this is coconut water and matcha. It's very hot right now. It's currently 4 in the afternoon and it's still extremely hot. I can feel the burning heat from my window alone. I have no other choice but to turn on the AC because my fan can only do so much. We're gonna run the AC for at least an hour or two. Going no contact with your family. First, I'm not gonna explain why I'm not in contact with my family or why I went no contact with them because sometimes there isn't one clear reason you can easily put into words. And maybe that's what makes it even harder to explain. If I'm having a hard time explaining it to them, then I will have a hard time explaining it to other people. I guess you just wake up one day and realize you can't fix people. You can't keep expecting them to change, to understand you, or to meet you where you are. Because if you keep doing that, you're the one who keeps getting hurt. It is what it is. It is the reality. Like for me, it wasn't like I had a bad family, but as I got older, I started seeing things differently. I mean, when you are young, you look up to the adults in your life, like you see them as a role models, you see the good, or maybe just what you want to see. But growing up means seeing the big picture, the entirety of everything, the gray areas. You start noticing certain behaviors, attitudes, patterns, and all of a sudden, those things just don't align with who you are anymore. And I feel like that's a very uncomfortable place to be in. How do you tell someone you respect that something about them hurts you, especially when they are a lot older than you? And when you were raised to respect, to stay quiet, to not talk back. So instead, you stay silent. I stayed silent. And sometimes going no contact isn't about anger anymore. It's about choosing the safest option. It's choosing silence over saying something you might regret. It's choosing distance over constant tension, arguments, or harsh words. Because when emotions are high, people say things they don't really mean. And these words, once it's already said, it's going to stay with you. It's going to stay with them. But sometimes here's something that I had to ask myself as well with regards to no contact and staying quiet. If I have to keep avoiding conflict just to keep the peace, whose peace am I actually protecting? Is it mine or theirs? Because you can only act unbothered for so long. Like silence, yes, it can protect you, but it can also slowly eat you alive if you are the only one carrying everything inside. And sometimes the people who are supposed to feel like home are the same exact people who cause the deepest kind of pain. And that doesn't just apply to family. It can be to a partner, a best friend. But in this video, it is for those of you, us, who chose distance from your own family, from my own family. Maybe it's been a few months for some of you, maybe years. And trust me, I know how it feels. But at first, it's really gonna feel heavy. You will even question yourself. You will feel extremely guilty, like you did something wrong when, in fact, they are the one who did you wrong. You'll have moments where you will keep thinking, am I doing something right? Is this immature? But then, time passes. And one day you will just realize something unexpected, that you suddenly feel okay. I mean, you're not completely healed yet, you're not completely unaffected, but somehow your nervous system feels a lot calmer. Your mind feels light and a lot quiet. And for the first time, you're not constantly in survival mode. And that's when it hits you. Maybe peace doesn't always come from fixing relationships. Maybe sometimes it comes from letting them be, letting people live their lives the way they choose to, and choosing yourself in return. I mean, I'm not saying it is going to be easy, because it's definitely not. There are still moments, quiet moments, where you will miss your family. I definitely do miss mine, or especially my nephews, or moments where you will miss the idea of what that relationship used to be. In my case, I always think about my childhood, when I still don't know anything about life. And sometimes it's really complicated, because no contact doesn't always mean completely cutting ties with them. Sometimes there are still connections. It involves responsibilities, like those small threads that keep you linked in some way. And even that can actually hurt. Like in my case, because I am sending financial assistance to one family member, I still need to make sure whether the funds was received. So I still need to make small, quick connections because of those things. But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, you start to understand that not everything needs to be explained, because not everyone will understand your reasons. You don't even fully understand it yourself. And I guess that's okay, because sometimes the only thing you can trust is this: how does this situation make me feel? And for me, I realized that distance gave me something I didn't even know I needed, like peace, a regulated nervous system. So if you're in that same place right now, I just want you to know that you're not alone. And whatever your reason is, you don't have to explain anything. Consider it valid. It is valid. Maybe things will change in the future. Maybe they won't. Who knows? But for now, you are allowed to choose a life that feels lighter, that feels safe, a life where you don't have to keep hurting just to stay connected. I mean, if you relate to this, I definitely see you, and I definitely feel you, and I understand you. It's just part of growing up and getting older. I'll see you on the next video. Oh my god, this is one of the best match I've ever made.